Hey friends, this is Free Opinion bringing you my free opinion, and I'm kind of pissed off right now. I'm pissed off at this kid's mother. I'm pissed off at the school for shaming him. I didn't see this story till today, so that's the reason why I'm doing it today, and I didn't do it back on the 18th when it happened. But this is America, okay? This is supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave. We have had people that have died to fight to make sure that you have the right to live your life the way you feel necessary. Meaning, if you want to wear a fucking MAGA hat, even as a student, especially when the student handbook does not put any blocks on political attire, you should not be attacking this child for doing this. This is the second one that I know of. There was a 4-year-old that got attacked. Not a 4-year-old. It was a 4th grader, I think, that got attacked, okay, by his fucking teacher because the teacher was trying to push that, oh, no, it was a little girl in New York. I don't think that she was in 4th grade. She was a young little girl, and she wanted to write as the president was her hero. And they were like, oh, you can't pick him. You can pick anybody else, though. Do not push your political beliefs on children. Those parents in New York, though, that they did that to her kid, their kid, they fought back. They fought the school because of that. And the child then was allowed to write whatever the fuck they pleased about the president being their hero. This mother said that she was embarrassed of her child. What fucking parent ever says that? Especially to a goddamn school. You are such a weak-minded individual, ma'am. To allow a fucking principal to shame your child and then be like, yeah, you're right. No, you fight for your fucking kid. Because I'll tell you right now, that principal isn't going to be there when you're an old lady. All right? But your son will be. Your daughter will be. So you stand up for them. You don't stand up for somebody that doesn't give one fuck about you or your kid. But let's actually listen to the asshole speak. But here's another funny thing, okay? He says here, we will continue to grow as a community that sees the value and dignity of all people. Yeah, unless you have conservative views, of course. Because then you're a racist. Dude, I wish that this kid would have been black, because his mother would not have stood up for that shit. Or if his mother was Italian, she wouldn't have stood up for that shit. My mother had 10 fucking kids, was in the goddamn schools all the time. And who do you think she stood for? She stood for us. Want to know why? Because we are her flesh and blood. That person means nothing to her. And look, it got ratioed to like a motherfucker, 5 to 26. That's fucking insane. Let's listen to this dumbass speak.
Stating that the hat was a symbol of racism and hatred.
When I approached the student, I shared with him that he had that right to wear the hat. I also shared
He had that right to wear the hat, but I will shame him and make him feel as if nobody will like him if he wears it. That's what you did, asshole. In all seriousness, that parent should have been like, oh, okay, and contacted a lawyer. Because you are being abusive towards her child just because her child has conservative political beliefs. Fucking attacking kids for what they think. Fucking asshole.
with him the impact it has on our community. That hat has a symbol of racism and hatred. We could argue about
bullshit, all right? Because if you want to try to say that MAGA is racist and this, that, third, what about your own party, sir? What about the Democrats? Back when they were first founded, said that we are the party of the white man and the Republicans are the party of the insert whatever racist slur you want to use right here. And I will actually put the proof up here. Or how about the Democrats being very closely tied to the KKK and the founding of the KKK? Oh, but you forget to tell students that, right? You forget to tell them that it was the left that fucking actually hates black people. You forget to also tell them about how the left voted against fucking desegregation, voted against giving black people their rights. But you know, the left is tolerant. The left loves the black people. No, you love to use them. You use them just because it will further your political goals. So I don't want to hear how the left is so loving to black people, loving to Latinas. The only thing that you care about us minorities for is that fucking vote so you could gain more power.
Whether that's true or not, but it's a fact that in our community, there's a belief that that's what that hat represents.
While Cron claimed,
Suck my balls. You're the only ones that think that. Moderates don't look at the right as if they're racists. They don't look at conservatives as if they're racists. But really quick, you, on the far fringes of the left, and starting to become into the mainstream, are the ones that turn around and you guys will call us white supremacists. Even though more black people voted for Trump than in 2016. What, he had like a 30% boost. More Hispanics voted for him. But you guys forget to put those numbers out. You guys try to make it seem like all the numbers show that white people voted for him. No, actually, more fucking white people love the liberal agenda, because the liberal agenda gives them more and more, especially if you're rich, and gives everybody else less. You guys don't like that this president was for the working class. You guys throw out this false narrative that the left is the party of the working class. That's why the NAFTA was written under your guys' watch. That's why people lost their jobs. That's why coal miners, y'all were telling, hey, learn how to code. Even though I could tell you right now, you being a educated man in a high position at a school, if I was to tell you to learn how to code, you'd look at me like I was stupid. Because you wouldn't be able to learn it. It's a whole nother fucking language. It's not something that a man that sat down inside of a cave for 30 years trying to shake hands with the devil is going to learn. Because they are a laborer. They know how to work with their hands.
Cron added that the school will continue to honor the First Amendment, which apparently means just as long as students only share opinions the school's left-wing leadership agrees with. Pearson Sharp.
Now, I don't care what you guys think about OAN, okay? The reason is because you hear my opinion about it, not theirs. But yes, I do agree with them on that. That most of these schools are ran by the left. Most of these schools do not have opposing viewpoints in their school. I had a teacher when I was in 9th grade. When I tried to speak to him about conservative views, turned around to me and was like, listen, I hear you. I understand what you're saying. I may feel the same way you do, but if we go any further with this conversation, I will lose my job. But we had teachers that didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, that taught literature, teaching us, oh, you know, the white man came and did this, and the white man did that. And, bitch, are you a high school fucking history teacher? What was your major in? Oh, okay. Fucking creative writing. Shut up. I'm tired of these fucking teachers teaching our children to hate our country. This country birthed you. This country, if you know what you are doing, will give you a lot of advantages in life. Go to the Middle East and not believe in what they believe in over there. You want to see true oppression? Go to these countries. Go to the countries that still have slavery in Africa. Go to Mexico, where the cartels run everything. You could not have been born in a better country. That's all I got to say about this. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that they have the right to be pushing their political beliefs on children and shame them until they think the same? Because me, I don't think so. And I think that the mother should feel really fucked up about going against her son and pushing the school's agenda on him as well. You guys have a nice day, and remember, be nice to someone.